Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. My name is Lance and today I'm going to be showing you the most efficient method to farm element in ASA. If you enjoy or learn something new, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more ASA content like this, and let's get right into the video. So before starting any boss fight, one of the first things you're going to have to do is farm the tributes for it. For this one, we're going to be running Alpha Dragon, and the best way to farm tributes for it is to run Tech Cave. It does not have to be an imprinted Karcha, but you will need something to kill all the dinos on the inside for the tributes. To farm all the tributes you'll first need to gather all the trophies to start an Alpha Tech Cave. Once you've started the Tech Cave, all you have to do is simply hop on your DPS dino and start walking through the cave. Another great thing about running Tech Cave for your tributes is you also farm hide and meat for your babies, so that way you can knock out 3 birds with 1 stone. I've sped up the video for quality purposes, but basically all you're going to want to do is slowly walk down, killing all the dinosaurs and collecting all the tributes. I like to use a Karcha because once you get the buff, it regenerates very quickly and you're able to kill them and run in and out very quickly. A lot of times the dinosaurs will be invisible, so if you just slowly bite as you walk forward, once you bite them, they'll reappear and you'll be able to kill them. Now that you've reached the first Giga spawn, what I like to do is drop a bag with all the stuff that I don't need, so that way when I kill the Giga, it automatically collects the tributes and I don't have to hop off to grab it. This cave is filled with invisible dinos, Microraptors, Perlovias, and Capros, so I try not to hop off my Karcha if possible. When starting the Tech Cave on Alpha difficulty, it turns all the dinos into like level 600s besides the Giga, so it is a great way to get XP and also tributes at the same time. When running the first part of the Tech Cave, it is extremely hot, so you want to make sure that you have food and water because your health, food, and water will drain very quickly due to the heat. Now that you've killed the first Giga, I like to take all the tributes and put them in my inventory, so that way if I start getting overweight and I drop a bag, I don't accidentally lose all the tributes that I've been farming. At this point, you could use the raw meat to force feed your Karcha to heal it, but because I have the full stack and a good saddle, I'm pretty confident that I'll be able to make it just fine. All you have to do now is just continue walking down the cave, meat running all the dinos, and collecting all the tributes that you need until you make it to the second gig spawn. On my way down the cave, I normally try to avoid all the Arthropleras because they have a Thorns ability, which makes it when you do damage to them, it also does damage to yourself. So the more damage your Karcha has, the more damage you'll be doing to yourself every time you bite them. Now that you've made it to the second gig spawn, I like to once again drop a bag with all the stuff that I don't need, so that way I can auto harvest the tributes whenever I kill the Giga. Once you've killed the second Giga and collected the tributes, you have 2 options. You can either speedrun your way back up to the top, or you can continue killing all the dinos on your way, collecting hide and meat. Once you've collected all your tributes, all you need to do is cryo your Karcha and then kill yourself and spawn on the outside. Once you've respawned, just run up to the Tech Cave door, start the Alpha Tech Cave again, and then when the door opens, you can run up and grab your body. Now at this point, you could either rerun the cave for more tributes, or if you have enough, you could start the dragon fight. The last tribute that you'll need to get is Bassy Blubber to start the Alpha Dragon fight, but you can get that with 1 lap on a Tuso around the island. Alpha Dragon is an incredibly easy boss fight to run, and you can do it multiple ways. You can run it on any small dino where you can pull out a weapon and it runs very quickly. I like to use Terror Birds because I have them in bulk, but you could also do it with the monkeys, the Daeodons, or the deers. Running it with either the monkey or the deer is probably more efficient because you can feed them veggie cakes and they'll heal during the boss fight, but I typically don't get hit by the fire from the dragon, so Terror Birds work just fine for me. To run this fight the most efficient way possible, you're going to need a melee character with at least 550 melee or more, and a cap sword. You can also run it with multiple soups. I tend to run 3 of each of the ones you see in my inventory, and also 3 beer with 3 antidotes to cancel the beer debuff. I also run it with about 50 med brews and 50 stimulant, so that way when I run out of stam and my torp starts rising, I could eat the stimulant to lower it. This allows me to constantly keep swinging without having to stop for stam. You can run this fight solo, but I like to bring someone that's on a stego with a shotgun, so that way I can aggro all the PTs and dimorphs to it and he can't really get killed off. He can also shoot the dragon once I have it aggroed with his shotgun. When the dragon goes to land, you're going to want to try to pull its aggro by either biting its foot or swording it, and you're going to want to stand close to its front left foot. The reason why is because you can't get hit when you're standing there, and you're able to melee it off the back of the Terror Bird. If the dragon does aggro the stego instead of you, it's not that big of a deal if it has cakes, but you definitely don't want to get flamed too many times because it goes off a percentage of the health. So once you have it aggroed, make sure you have the stego run away so that way it doesn't keep taking damage, but if it does, it's not that big of a deal. Once you've pulled the dragon's aggro, you're going to want to stand on the inside of the front left foot, pop all your soups, pull out your sword, and start swinging to deal damage to it. Before the beer effect runs out, you definitely want to pop an antidote so that way it saves all your soups, because if you do get the beer debuff, it cancels all the soups that you've popped and makes it so you don't regenerate stam. If you pop your antidote before the beer runs out, you won't get the beer debuff and you'll be able to keep your soup effects. When you're out of stam and still swinging your sword, it causes your torpor to go up, but if you just eat 1 or 2 stimulant as you see it rise, it'll go back down and you don't have to worry about it too much. Once the dragon takes off and starts flying again, all you have to do is repeat the process of kiting the PTs and dimorphs onto the stego so that way they don't attack you and you can focus on killing the dragon. Run up to the inside left foot so that way you can't get hit. Once you pull the aggro, have the stego run away, and you just do this until the dragon's dead.
I'm walking around in the circle of life, doing the things I know, walking the same ways 100 of times with the same soul. But do you ever try to path on the right side, put it up in your mind? But do you ever try to path on the left side, put it up in your mind? Doing the things they know, talking about the same old stories they've heard about the people they think they know. But do you ever try to path on the right side, put it up in your mind? But do you ever try to path on the left side, put it up in your mind? It's gonna be hard. I'm here.
Once you kill the dragon, you have successfully gained the easiest 440 element in ASA. That's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed or learned something new. If you did, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. And if you know of any more efficient ways to farm element in ASA, leave them in the comments down below, and I'll see you in the next one. I trap into the bloody bottles underneath, cause all my niggas got it out the streets. I keep 100 racks inside my jeans.